How to become a millionaire. Many people in this world spend their entire lives struggling to earn a decent living. Deep down, all of us have some type of financial goal, but the reality is harsh. What is the chance any one of us become the next millionaire? Some people will tell you that it is almost impossible. However, after reading through the book The Millionaire Next Door, I learned that there are some life principles that many successful millionaires share in common. The first, and in my opinion, the most important principle is the mindset. Our minds are brainwashed in a way that we think millionaires spend lavishly without care, but this is not true. Most self-made millionaires actually are very humble and live below their means. Did you know that the average household income in America is around $56,000 according to the US Census Bureau? And if you make more than $460,000 a year, you already fall under the 1% of the highest earners in America. And if you make more than $34,000 a year, you will join the top 1% of the highest earners in the world. I don't know about you, but when I found out about this, it blew my mind. It totally changed my perspective on wealth, financial security, and freedom. My understanding of the top 1%. Do you also know that just by working a regular job, you can make $1 million in your lifetime? Assuming you make $20,000 a year, if you work for 50 years, you will make $1 million. And if you make $50,000 a year, which is about the average American household income, it will only take you about 20 years to become a millionaire. So the idea is that the more you make, the faster you get to that $1 million mark. From that mindset, I learned that the simple secret to become a millionaire is to earn more and spend less, because they are only the two things that you have control over in your life. The general idea is to be disciplined and live below your means if you want to become a millionaire. One of the popular ways that people become a millionaire is to invest in yourself first, then learn to save efficiently and learn how to have multiple passive incomes. From there, your saving will grow, and then you can reinvest and diversify your passive income for the future. Building wealth and becoming a millionaire is like working out to get a fit body that you always wanted. Most people want to be physically fit. Most people know that you put in the efforts few times a week, you will physically be in a better shape and health. But despite their knowledge, some people will never become physically fit. Why not? They do not have the discipline to do it. They don't budget the time to do it. It is like becoming wealthy. You want to become wealthy, but you don't have the discipline to do it. You don't have the discipline to control your spending, saving, and investment. You don't spend time to budget and plan out your financial goal. So in the end, you will always ask yourself the question, why am I not rich? When you already know the answer in your head. Growing up, I learned that there are two simple ways to have more money, and that is to make more money or spend less money. So what happens if you do both? As it turned out, most millionaires feel the same way, and they invest their saving into appreciating assets rather than depreciating assets, like real estate, stocks, and bonds, as opposed to clothing and cars. The average millionaires next door don't appear to be high class and wealthy, and they live happily and well below their means without the need to show off. Contrary to the most beliefs, the average millionaires do not reach million status until later in life. Their wealth journey is not an overnight success. It took time, energy, sacrifice, and patience. Let's take real estate as a sample. Person A bought a home in a normal average neighborhood, and his friend, Person B, bought a luxury condos in an upscale neighborhood. Person A mortgage was very affordable, while Person B isn't. Also, Person A also rent out extra room in the house to help pay for the mortgage and extra money for saving. Years later, as the local real estate market experienced its usual up and down period, Person A is able to buy another home nearby and turn the first one into a rental investment unit, while Person B is still trying to pay off the mortgage of his luxury condos. For stock, according to statistics, on average, 10 years periods of index fund investment can return about 7% annually. So if you just invest part of your paycheck monthly, no matter if the market is good or bad, in the long run, by compound interest result, your stock index investment will have a high return on investment. In The Millionaire Next Door, the author essentially split everyone in two categories: Underaccumulators of Wealth, UAWs, and Prodigious Accumulators of Wealth, PAW. His primary argument is that PAWs get to be wealthy by living well below their means. These are people who do not look like millionaires. They live in average modest neighborhoods, drive average cars, wear normal clothes, and usually have a blue-collar job that does not come with an expensive lifestyle. Therefore, they can save up and have a sizable net worth. On the other hand, UAWs are typically well-educated professionals with high-paying and high-profile jobs, doctor, lawyer, engineers, etc. Due to society pressure associated with their social standing, UAWs are forced to waste all their money living in luxury neighborhoods, drive expensive sport cars, wear high-end clothes, and send their kids to private school. Their expensive lifestyle means that they spend most of their income and as a result have a low net worth despite their rich lifestyle appearances. From what I understand from reading The Millionaire Next Door, the advice that it gave me is that it is important to live below your means and prioritize financial security over social standing. And I totally agree that this is good advice for everyone. Hey, I hope you guys liked the video. What are your thoughts on how UAW and PAWs spend their money? Let me know by commenting down below. Thanks for watching. For more video, click here to subscribe and I will see you again on the next video.